Revelio. Confringo.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
May I ask what attracted you to astronomy?
You may. Might I assume from your inquiry that you wonder how anyone may have an interest in astronomy?
Oh, not at all, Professor. I find it intriguing and wanted to know more about your work.
Ah, that is good to hear. So often those who do not fully understand all that can be gleaned from the stars question astronomy's relevance. Misperceptions frequently arise due to the confusion of astronomy with astrology, the ridiculousness of which I shall not deign to discuss. To answer your question, it was my dear sister who first sparked my interest in stargazing. The two of us spent countless nights on our rooftops staring at the cosmos. It was one of the only subjects we could study together.
I'm not sure I follow, Professor. Why was that?
My sister is a squib. Clever, hard-working, and generous, but a squib nonetheless. The only non-magical child born to our family in generations, poor thing. Although she manages exceptionally well.
It sounds as if she's a lovely person and accomplished.
She is. And to her credit, while she was once disappointed not to attend Hogwarts, she has excelled in Muggle school. One of the first women, we suspect, to have attended Cambridge, well disguised at the time by our mother as a gentleman scholar. And as astronomy is one subject shared between the Muggle world and ours, she and I have been able to maintain that common interest. We still sneak up to a rooftop now and then to gaze upwards, courtesy of a levitation charm rather than a trellis nowadays.
Thank you for telling me about your sister, Professor.
I was glad to. It is good to be reminded of all that one can accomplish when one embraces who one is. Now off you go. I am sure you've a star chart to review somewhere.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, Might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Lord Gok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Hasn't been anyone as bad as Barnabas Deverell in a while, has there?
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travel.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Also,
This looks intriguing. That's that. Settled. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
I'll be quiet. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Confringo!
These machines operate on steam. Interesting. I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio! Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing it is something else altogether.
One less human to worry about. Always my turn.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Armit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day. Quite such was a huge doing. Come up here and how? You can't stop us.
Descendo!
Let's get it. Find him! I've been fighting since before you were born. If you see the human, attack! You should have fled when you had the chance. Bedrock cannot know there was a human here. You will regret coming here. Watch your step round here. Hello? What's going on out there? Show yourself.
Bombard! Defender! Expelliarmus!
Quiet.
Keep your wits about you. I'll get you through this mine.
Stupid to come here.
Leviosa! Accio! Continue.
Not quite. Your spells glance off of me.
Leviosa!
That was meant for me.
Leviosa!
If you see the human, attack. Easily diverted. Was that your best? You can't stop us.
Ringo!
Me. Cannot know there was a human here.
Leviosa!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Accio! Levioso! Accio! Being watched by a door. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. I should use disillusionment. That eye won't see a thing. Accio! Descendo! Accio! Revelio. Accio. Compulso. Descendo. Accio.
Yes, of course.
Confringo. Accio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Those goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other. you prey.
Confringo! Bombarda!
Goblin, not a
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Confringo! Defender!
nice try.
Descendo!
Accio! Leviosa! Depulso! Confringo!
Such arrogance. Your spells glance off of me.
Descendo!
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
That's the last lines. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant.
Is somebody there?
Confringo! Defender! Bombarda!
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Confringo! Accio! Revelio.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
Bombarda.
Not for a bit of dying, are we?
Confringo.
That was meant for me.
Defender.
Easily diverted.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Was that your best?
Expelliarmus. Bombard.
One less human to worry about.
Expelliarmus.
Not quite. Think you're clever, don't you? Stressed? As if you could best the likes of me.
Get away with that.
Pity.
Finish me!
Expelliarmus. Bombard.
You can't stop us. You won't stop me.
Confringo.
I've been fighting since before we were born. Why he's coming back this way? Your spells glance off of me.
You're not even trying!
Accio.
What is this?
Expelliarmus.
That was meant for me.
Let me go! Release me!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombard. Defender.
Get away!
Let's get this over with.
You won't get away with that.
Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Expelliarmus.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.